Love, peace, light, and darkness. So, family, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome on in. My name is Jazz. If you are one of my A1 Day One, shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Happy full moon in Scorpio. I want to tap in. I want to see what's good, what's tea, what energies that we have surrounding this full moon. What's up, Empress Diamond? How are you? I want to go ahead and tap in, you guys. Let's see what's going on energy-wise. Hi, Alisa. How you guys doing today? I love you too. And I'm happy to be here with y'all. What's up, Mahogany? What's up, Jay? So y'all tapped in with me. I noticed I've been going live off the later. I feel like y'all able to get the day out the way. And y'all probably like at home chilling, relaxing, depending upon what time zone you in, right? What's up, Crystal? Crystallized Geo. Key Elise. Crystal White. Kafira. Hi, baby. Cindy. Hi, y'all. What's up, Karen? All right, I forgot what the title was already because I got so many downloads. I think it's Let Them. And then, let me see. I feel guided to share a poem with you guys. To all the A1 Day Ones, I've shared a couple of poems in different readings, but y'all know I am so sensitive about my shit. I write poetry when I'm in pain. I write poetry when I'm confused. I write poetry when I'm alone. I write poetry when I almost feel like I write poetry because I need answers. So I'm like writing questions to my higher self and answering them at the same damn time. So that's why my poetry is so sacred and close and near and dear to me. That's why I don't really share it. But I feel guided just based upon the the energy download wise that I was tapping into. We ain't even pull no cards yet, y'all. So if you coming on and you right on time, shout out to everybody. Happy full moon in Scorpio. We got 19 people in the building. We only have 11 thumbs up. So shady. It's just so shady. Like, I don't know. If y'all, I humbly ask on y'all way in, if y'all fuck with me like I fuck with y'all, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment on your way in the door. I'm just saying who in the building. What's up, C Fire? Ethereal, Elevation, Terry Baby. All right, y'all. So, per the title, let me just read the download so I can stay on point. Y'all know I be all over the place sometimes, all right? I may or I may not share this poem today because I'm already nipped. Like, I already psyched myself up. Like, what if somebody says it's BS, or what if somebody don't like it? Like, why should I care though? Like, that's why I keep it close to myself, because when you doing something creative out of a space that's sacred, whether it's pain, whether it's whatever. Look, everybody like share it. Jen like, I want to hear it, Jazz. Elisa said, I will whoop their ass. I love the way that y'all love me. Cindy said, we want to hear it. Okay, let me get through the download, and then for you guys, I'm going to get over my fear of sharing another piece of my soul with you guys. So per the title, let them what, Jazz? Let them. Just let them. Y'all don't owe nobody no explanations. Y'all don't need to validate anybody's opinion of you. Let them. Y'all know that song, I am whatever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would you say I am? It's so dumb, right? But that's the vibe. Let them. That's what you call me? That's what I am. I don't owe you no explanations. I'm not justifying anything that I know to be true about myself. If you don't take the time to understand, overstand, understand who I am, I'm going to let you. I am whatever you say I am. At this point, let them, y'all. We spend and we waste too much time trying to get people to see something that they have already told themselves that they refuse to understand, to understand, or to overstand. So let them. I am whatever you say I am. This leads me to the overall download, y'all. Like, the loneliness of enlightenment and our journeys beyond the matrix. Spiritual psychosis is truly a part of the journey, you guys, because with enlightenment comes loneliness. That's why all of the martyrs throughout history thought differently. Nobody likes to be amongst an indifferent person while everybody else is fulfilling the status quo. We are the uncomfortable reflections within society because we are the free thinkers. While everybody else is waiting on man to tell them what to do and how to do it and what to say and how to walk and how to dress and what to work as and what to go to school for, we are the reflections of the entry and the exit points of the matrix. It starts with free thinking. So what is our journeys like beyond the matrix? It's lonely. Some of you guys feel like isolation is a punishment. It's just a part of the journey. It's lonely. What my YouTube channel has taught me is that we're not alone. We're just spread out. It's a whole rack of us. It's a whole bunch of us. We just not next door to each other, if that makes sense. And I think that's because there's a huge portion of the journey that requires this solo dolo mission, this isolation, this internal job. And I feel like we're evolving into the spaces where I remember doing a reading called Combining Covens, combining communities. All these individual spaces that we're all creating eventually are going to come together in person, in real life, in real time. So the loneliness of enlightenment in our journeys beyond the matrix, the more enlightened that we become, the harder life can feel. And the more we may appear crazy to others. This journey to enlightenment often leads us to a place of isolation, away from conventional beliefs and practices. So I'm a big Proverbs girly. I like to compare and contrast different proverbs throughout, different cultures and different regions of the world globally. So I found a couple of proverbs I want to share with you guys. And y'all know I do it for the culture, so most of them are based upon African traditional, So there's a Zulu proverb that states, a person who uses a spoon to eat but is invited to eat with a fork is surely going to feel different. This demonstrates how when we embrace knowledge that diverges from the norm, we can feel out of place amongst our peers. A lot of you guys don't resonate with the same old friends. A lot of you guys don't have the same relationships with your family members because it's forcing you to conform in certain spaces, and you're not able to identify with a lot of these same people, places, and things anymore. And isolation feels lonely, and it feels like a punishment because you're looking around people, and I promise you, it ain't no fun outside. They doing the same old shit every single weekend, trying to make it seem like it's a different type of hype, and it's not. Going to the club is not. You're not missing out on much. I promise you. The journey that you have chosen is just as righteous and divine and fun within itself. And that's why in the last reading I was telling you guys, a lot of y'all is doing the work. Y'all just not enjoying the process. This has a lot to do with it. It's the loneliness that comes with enlightenment. It's the isolation that comes with enlightenment. There's also a saying in Haitian voodoo. It says, to know the spirits is to dance alone. This indicates that spiritual elevation often leads to experiences that others may not understand, resulting in feelings of isolation. There is an American proverb I grew up hearing my grandmother say, wisdom brings sorrow. This captures everything beautifully. Wisdom brings sorrow. As we gain insight, the weight of understanding can be heavy, leading us to feel alone in our awareness. So spiritual psychosis is truly a part of the journey, y'all. There's going to come a time and a place where you feel one of one in the spaces that you're in. One of one. I be telling people, like in a room full of people, I still feel alone. In a room full of people, it could be hundreds and thousands of individuals, I still feel alone. Full moon in Scorpio, scorpionic energy, death energy, change and transformation energy is asking us to die to ourselves. A lot of us are just holding on to what was. The people we used to hang out with, the conversations we used to indulge in, the things that used to be interesting, the places that used to be fun, the hobbies that we used to tag along. Full moon in Scorpio always comes around and asks us to die to what once was, to embrace what is, becoming, what's to come. All right, y'all want me to share a poem? We 10 minutes in. I want to wrap it up with, I want to wrap the downloads up with the poem. I want to preface by saying, I would even rather, if you guys like it, not to even tell me that y'all like it. Like, I'm that sensitive about my poetry, you guys. I'm that sensitive. I use poetry as a space of healing. I wrote this poem in 2021. It was during COVID, right? So you're already in the midst of a spiritual awakening. I'm giving y'all a visual, right? You're already in the midst of a spiritual awakening. The journey is isolating. The journey is lonely. And then here comes COVID, a pandemic. We can't go outside. We have 6 feet social distancing. We are isolated from one another. We can't even pull up on each other like we used to. It was a lot that I was processing mentally, and then being amongst a society that just refuses to understand people who choose to practice in African traditional spiritual, practice just because of what their indoctrination and their programming has prefaced them about who we are and what it is that we do. I wrote this poem from that heart space, just to let you guys know what the purpose of it was. So the title of the poem, and I feel like it's super relevant to the download. Mind you guys, time is an illusion. I wrote this in 2021. I'm channeling a download here in 2025. The poem is truly relevant. All right, y'all. Walking echoes of our ancestors. Why am I so nervous? Should I turn the camera around? Like, I don't even get nervous. I don't even have stage fright or nothing like that. It just shows y'all how much my poetry does mean to me. So like I said, even if you guys like it, just don't even tell me that you like it. I'd rather y'all just put like a little snap, a little clap, a little something, okay? Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. I don't even get like stage fright or anything, but I feel like I'm about to bomb it. I don't know why. Hold on. Because we can't, I mean... All right, Jazz. All right. Walking echoes of our ancestors. I walk this road alone, not by choice, but by fate. They tell me my gods are wrong, but they don't know what's at stake. They say I'm cursed, like my blood is impure, like my prayers to the earth are something they can't endure. They took our gods, told us to forget who we are, told us to kneel and beg to pray to a God so far. A God that don't look like me, a God that don't feel my heat, a God that don't understand the rhythm of my heartbeat. They call me evil like my roots are something to fear, but the only thing that's evil is the way they made us disappear. We've been taught to hate ourselves, to forget the land that gave us birth, to curse the color of our skin and pretend we're worth less than dirt. But the truth is deeper than the lies that they've spun. We were gods before they came, and we'll be gods when they're all done. We prayed with the sun, sang with the breeze. We were connected to the earth, to the stars, to the trees. But when they took our voices and tied us in chains, they gave us their God and took away our names. We were bound by their crosses, but our souls stayed free. Even when we couldn't speak, we knew where we were meant to be. Now they say we're lost, like we can't find our way, but I'm looking at the stars and I see my ancestors today. They told us we were cursed, that we'd never be whole, but I'm here to tell you we are the stories untold. See, before the ships came, we were one with the land. Our prayers were songs. Our spirits were grand. But when they came with their guns, their chains, and their lies, they tried to break us, but they never realized we are fire, we are stone. We are the echo of a place called home. So when they tell you your prayers ain't right, tell them my ancestors spoke to the night. Tell them my gods didn't die in the dirt. They're in my blood, in my soul, in my worth. Tell them the land remembers, the sky don't forget. The trees still whisper our names, and we ain't lost yet. I see my people still trapped in their doubt, still thinking they gotta pray to figure it all out. But the answer's within you, the power is within your veins. You don't need to beg and you don't need to change. When you claim your roots, the ancestors claim you back. They never left, they're just waiting for you to act. You've been programmed to forget, to hate what you've been given. But the truth is simple. You've always been driven by the same fire that burned in their eyes, by the same stars that lit up the skies. When you walk that path and you let go of the lies, you will see you are always whole and you will feel them in your soul. So stand tall. Let them call you crazy. Let them tell you you're wrong. Because we've been here before and we'll still be here when they're long gone. We are the ancestor song, still humming through the breeze. We are the children of the cosmos and we are finally set free. So don't let them fool you with their lies and their hate. You are not cursed, baby. You are just great. We are the ones we've been waiting for, the future and the past, and all the gods are within us. They will never be outcasted. All right, y'all. I usually bless the reading before I tap in. I love you guys. Thank y'all for holding space for me. Thank you guys for holding space for me. Always. Thank you guys for loving me, for allowing me to just be myself, right? That's what matters. I usually bless the reading before we even do downloads or poetry. But let's go ahead and bless our reading one time for the one time. If you're just now coming in, let them, y'all. Let them. Let them. Let them. Let them. I'm so serious, y'all. Let them, because I promise the proof is in the pudding. Half of the motherfuckers that judge y'all, that chastise y'all, that ridicule y'all, that have preconceived judgments and notions about who you are and what you do, look at the quality of their life. While you sitting here trying to tell me to be more like you ain't giving me a good reason to. And then look at the quality of yours. We ain't out here really comparing and contrasting, but I'm just saying, if you're going to throw stones, may your house look lit. You know? Like, may your house be... Give me a reason to come over there. Give me a reason to want to cross over to whatever it is that you believe, whatever it is that you preach. But I ain't found one person that has judged me or chastised me that has a better quality of life than me. So I'm going to hang out with my God and my ancestors, because they make it do what it do over here. You know? They do. And I'm satisfied with them. It's so funny because in Haiti, I work with the Guinea, right? So the Guinea is your ancestors. That is your bloodline. Like, I'm not with a Sampuel, or I'm not with anything. Like, I go to my habitation when I do any work. I go right to my great-grandfather's house, and that's where I go. But there's like, it's like a joke in Haiti where it's like the Guinea works on their time. The Guinea doesn't give you things immediately. When you ask for something, it takes forever to get here. But you want to know something that I've learned? It's because they're not going to give you something that you cannot sustain. They are not going to give you something that comes and goes. What they give you is truly yours to have forever. So in the process of the wait, they are aligning you to make sure that once they give you something, can't nothing take away what God has given you. Some of you guys working all the extra work and the magic. Oh, I did have extra downloads. What am I talking about? Hold on. Let me get into the extra downloads. We're going to bless the reading first, too. But some of y'all working all the extra work and magic, y'all wonder why it's just temporary satisfaction. And we already live in, like, this popcorn microwave society where everybody expects instant gratification. So now that saying, faith without works, nobody truly understands it. Everybody thinks what I do today, I get the results tomorrow. It's what you do over a period of time that breeds the result that you desire. It's that's why consistency beats talent. Consistency beats experience. Consistency will always get you where you're trying to go. So to have an instant gratification mentality in this popcorn microwave society, we got to eliminate that. Because we got to remember that faith combined with works is what gets the job done. But bless this reading one time. I've been talking for 20 minutes. We ain't gave no thanks. I mean, we don't usually do that. All praises due to the Most High. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ascended masters. Mother God, Father God, I ask that you utilize me as the humble vessel. Fill me up with divine love, divine light, divine lessons, divine blessings, divine guidance, and divine intuition for myself and for my beautiful soul family. I ask that you fill us up until we overflow mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. I shade to the ancestors. I Ibobo to my lineage. And Amun to the ancients. All right, y'all. I put spiritual psychosis as a part of the journey. We kind of went into that already. Everybody want to do magic, but nobody trusts their intuition. The oldest magic in existence is feminine intuition. Everybody want to do magic, but nobody wants to start with the intuition. And that's the oldest magic in the book. It's so sad that what leads people to the spiritual journey typically is not healing. It's not evolving. It's not higher knowledge. It's not higher levels of consciousness. It's the law of attraction. Manifestation. I've been taught to pray all my life, and now they talking that manifesting stuff. I want to go over there and see if I can manifest something. And half of the people that leave the spiritual community to go back to Abrahamic religions are the ones who realize that you still got to put in work over here. You still got to use the faith that you have and the work that you do to get the results that you desire. There is nothing that instantly gratifies you. Magic is not really about that. But when you live a magical life, eventually you realize that everything is an ebb and a flow, and you don't have to ask, nor do you have to beg, nor do you have to seek anything, because you're aligned with everything that you need, and it just comes to you like a boomerang. But everybody want to do magic. Nobody trusts their intuition. How many times your intuition been telling you that nigga cheating on you? You don't want to believe that shit though? But you want to go do some magic. You want to go buy some candles and some crystals and some this and some that and some herbs and some... How many times your intuition been telling you that if you don't get your ass up and go to the gym, you are on the verge of a my 600-pound life story on Lifetime. But you want to go out here and get a jar to try to help you lose weight instead of getting in the gym. I'm being so 100 with y'all because I love y'all. So if I trigger you, just know that I love you. People who don't give a fuck don't say nothing. They quiet. How many times your intuition been telling you that stress is a silent killer and your boss hates your ass and you really hate your job and it's time to leave that bitch? Everybody want to do magic. Don't nobody want to listen to their intuition. Intuition is the oldest magic in existence. The oldest. Start there. Instead of the law of attraction. Start there. Listen to yourself. Everybody be waiting for somebody else to tell them to move. That's why the world's standing still. Because half of the world only move when they move. Eliminate influencers and leaders and all of these people in your lives. Make you top dog. Make, like, y'all get it. Animism amplifies gratitude. A lot of African traditional religions practice animism. So yeah, that's why we hug trees, and that's why we take care of the animals the way that we do, and that's why we give thanks to the water and the earth and the fire and the air. It's because animism amplifies gratitude. A lot of you guys don't realize how much you have to be grateful for because you're equating it to a lot of earthly and materialistic things. We need to get back to the basics. God, thank you for the breath in my lungs this morning because they work. I ain't on nobody's ventilator. Thank you to the air and the atmosphere. Animism, it amplifies your gratitude. Thank you for the water that's nourishing my cells. Thank you for the fire, the spark in my soul that gets me going every day. Thank you for the earth that brings us life and covers us and gives us home. People love to talk about how ancient religions venerated the earth in their practices and venerated the animals in their practices, but it gave us these deep states of awareness and gratitude of just life force energy in general. Some of you guys got to get back down to the basics so you can get real grateful again. Practice animism. Practice animism. Leaving offerings to the tree because you know Earth got energy and you just grateful that she, every day, she's polluted. She got chemtrails. We leave trash everywhere. We don't treat her good, but she still get up, shake it off, and do what she got to do for us. Just, you know. The universe is not favoring you or punishing you. It is only ever responding to you. I feel like the terms good and bad and right and wrong, I'm getting to a place in the journey where these terms are bothersome because they are limiting. The universe is not neither this nor that. It's like a drive-through, y'all. Don't be pulling up to the second window like you don't know what you just paid for. Y'all know how y'all be living. Y'all know how y'all be treating people. Y'all know how y'all be treating yourselves. Y'all know how y'all speak to y'all children. Y'all know how y'all treat y'all animals. Don't be pulling up to the second window like you ain't just pay for your... The universe is just a drive-through. It's only dishing out what we order, what we cooked up in our karmic bank accounts. So it's neither favoring you. You're not the universe favorite out here. You might just be doing some favorable shit all the time. Nor is it punishing you. You're not the universe enemy. You just might be out here not realizing that the way you moving ain't so great. And your life is a testament and a living, breathing result of how you show up for other people and yourself included. Sorry, y'all. I had to rewire. All right. My soulmates, my soul tribe, we are the cycle breakers. I was asking, like, overarching, what is a lot of us here to do? We the cycle breakers. Not only was the timeline perfect, because we could sit here and we could fault grandmama's generation, our parents' generation, we can fault the generations, but they didn't have the same setup as we do. So not only was the timeline perfect, but the bloodline was perfect. There was a lot of reasons why our parents had to intermingle bloodlines, because it made the potency and the power and the efficiency of the DNA ready to break these type of cycles. I just asked overall, like, what's up, Kayla? I just seen you come on in. You should be receiving your package soon too. And guys, soap should be on the website this week. Florida water, I haven't even worked on it yet. I will probably start working on it this week though, definitely. But my soul tribe, we are the cycle breakers. So a lot of you guys don't realize it is really laid on thick, because you are not just breaking from your era, from your timeline, you're going back in time. So that way the ones who come before you, and I mean the ones who come after you, they got a lighter load. The people before us made our loads thick, so the ones that come after us can have it so much lighter. But we were strong enough. We was built for it, I hear. The timeline and the bloodline. It was just chef's kiss. It was perfection. It was good. It was ready to do this type of work. So don't fault Granny. Don't fault Mama and them, because they didn't have the timeline, nor did they have the amplified DNA within the bloodline. We done conjoined so many different nations and tribes and ancient, you know, just through intermingling all of these years. So it's ready to be done. The work is harder because you built for it. You're not being punished. You're not a victim to the journey. But you are healing for generations right now. We're 30 minutes and I ain't pulled no card. Oh, that's it. That's all the downloads. Yay, I got through them all. The only last thing that I asked you guys, it's been years since I've been doing readings for you guys, and over the years I've never had an opportunity for you guys to leave me a review. I do have like several reviews via email, but you guys were just guided, you know what I'm saying, to let me know how you felt after our, service with each other. But I now have at the bottom of the website an opportunity for you guys to leave me a review. If I have ever helped you in any way, if that's through a product, a service, and I would just love to hear your feedback. I would love to get your reviews posted to the website, and this is also going to help people who have not yet worked with me or who don't know what to expect from Jazz to just get an idea of, what you guys have experienced. And I'm not asking for you guys to go on there and give me anything that is not true to what you've experienced with me. I want your honest feedback and your honest opinions. So I will say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, our mamas told us to keep it to ourselves, okay? But you don't have to go on there and talk about me in a way that I'm not, like, just be real and give an authentic experience and review. All right, ancestors, let's get a theme. Oh, you got your oils already, Kayla? I checked the tracking number over the weekend, and I think it said Wednesday or something. So they must have just got it to you sooner. That's what's up. Yay. I'm so excited. So far, my favorite to use in my practice is soulagement, obviously, because people are in pain, and it's the combination of the infusion, the essential oils that are infused into it, that really, really helps promote pain relief. First of all, to those who don't know what really masculine tea is, it's an all-purpose everything oil. You want your hair to grow long and strong, put that shit on your scalp. You want your skin to be nice and healthy, put it on your skin. You got ingrown hair that you needs to be popped, put it on the ingrown. You got pain, rub it in your hands, get it nice and hot, and rub your pain down wherever you have pain. Y'all, you got a stomach ache, drink it. You got a headache, rub it on your temples. I'm not lying. Any Haitian person in the chat will let you guys know we use that oil for everything. It is holistic, it is medicinal, it is topical, it is a beauty oil, but it's also like a wellness oil as well. It's Haitian castor oil, but in Haiti we call it Reed Masquerade tea crystal. I know you said the scent. Well, Tatiana, to your point, so Tatiana just said something. The scent of Reed Masquerade tea smells very earthy. Okay, so the ancestors told Jazz, hear me, to cut it. So anybody who don't know, Haitian castor oil don't smell like everybody else's castor oil. I was talking to grandma who's in Haiti today, and she was showing me the difference. The Haitian castor beet, the seed is super small in comparison to everybody else's seed that's huge. So Tatiana, that's why I infuse them, because why shouldn't we be able to get all of these beautiful medicinal benefits from Reed Masquerade tea on a regular basis? It's because it stink, y'all. It smells terrible. It work, but it smells horrible. So the ancestors guided me to infuse it, because I don't want my clients walking up out of here smelling like earth. I want them to come out of here smelling good. So I was guided to add the essential oils intentionally for different purposes to the Reed Masquerade tea, so we still get the benefits of it, but cutting the scent out of it, if that makes sense, because she's absolutely right, you guys. It smells terrible. But a part of me loves it because it's so nostalgic for me. I grew up, stomach ache, headache, any ache, the smell just makes me feel like home sometimes. It just reminds me of home sometimes. But I will tell you guys right now, it is a potent scent because it is a potent oil. It's a very potent oil. And I get mine straight from Haiti. So it is it's authentic. Very authentic. All right, guys. Let's tap in. Ancestors, speak to our hearts, speak to our souls. What's the theme? Give me a theme for the full moon in Scorpio, please. What's the theme for the collective? What are we all feeling, experiencing? What is the theme for the collective? Yes, the website should be in the bio, y'all. Enchantment. I like this. You said it made you smell like a grandma. It do. Tatiana, you funny. It do. She not lying, y'all. She's not lying. But I'm in my head, Tatiana. I'm like, if I'm gonna massage anybody's pain off their body, what better oil? Think about it. Like, just think about it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to incorporate it. That's where I was at in my mind. Like, I gotta figure out a way to incorporate it into my practice, because massaging pain out people, come on now. We gotta use the Haitian castor oil. Enchantment. Some of you guys, I just heard y'all gotta be more delusional. Yep. Y'all have to be more delusional. Look at her. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Y'all have to be more delusional. Some of you guys are too practical, and that's why certain things don't get done. Sometimes delusion works. It really does. Just be more delusional. Thank you, Kayla. I love you. I'm so serious. Be more delusional. I'm going to give y'all a hint on how being delusional may or may not work. I don't know yet. I reached out to the commander's medical team. They got 5 different people I done emailed. Because why not? I want in. Why should I not be massaging football players? I'm in the DMV. Look, confirmation. I'm in the DMV. They in the DMV. I'm a licensed massage therapist. They could benefit from massage therapy. I want in. I don't know all of who I need to talk to and all of who I need to reach out to, but I done find 5 people that's staffed on that bitch, and they done received the email from Hourglass Holistic Wellness Studio. You hear me? Be more delusional, okay? And somebody I just seen, Mahogany said, that's not delusion, that's belief. Babe, you're right. But my beliefs are fucking delusional, okay? Sometimes I believe. Y'all, I'm 5'3", 135. My beliefs, though, Nephilim, giant vibes, okay? And look, watch. We all about to watch it happen. I have a strong feeling because they don't tell me to move unless I'm supposed to. I had a strong feeling. I just be waking up at 3, 4 a.m. with the most randomness stuff coming to me. Be more delusional, y'all. She was a fairy. Yup. With a fatty on my daddy, okay? Be fairy-like. Be whimsical. Something about the fae here, too. Anybody that works with the fae. Yes, Nikki. Be delusional about creating reality in general. In general. Seriously, I told myself I was going to Africa, right? Didn't know when, didn't know how. I told myself I wanted to bring my mama. Didn't know how I was going to be able to manifest it while I was going to school. And then also, you know, doing new things in life. And then my beautiful coworker, all of a sudden, is like, Jazz, I want you to teach yoga for my 40th birthday next year in Morocco. All expenses paid. And you could bring a +1. She was a fairy. Yup. She was a fairy. Did I not? Delusional as can be. I knew I was going to Africa. I didn't know where in Africa. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know when I was going to get there. And I'm going all expenses paid to do what I love to do. She was a fairy. Yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah. Be a fairy, okay? Let's get a spell out the book. Be a fairy. I've been wanting to go to Africa for forever. Trying to factor it in. Oh, I gotta take this time off and all of these other things. Like, I just kept making excuses. And so the universe was like, Give her an all expenses paid opportunity to get her butt to the motherland. Same thing I feel with the Commanders football team. And y'all know how delusional I am too? I'm getting ready to reach out to the Baltimore Ravens. Same email. Copy and paste. Same thing. I'm going to get in one way or another. Mark my words. Even if it's not a full team, I'm going to have me some athletes in this studio on this table. Period. I know it. I synced it. Y'all got to be more delusional like that. I'm serious. And I love... Every time I say serious, she think I'm talking to her. And I love that Mahogany corrected me. She was like, Jazz, that's not delusion, that's belief. She is absolutely right. I do have a monumental belief in myself. Because I come from absolutely nothing. So I want to see more for myself and my family. But my beliefs are delusional. And I'm just being real with myself. They are. My beliefs are completely delusional. And they always come true. And so it is. Alright, y'all. What we getting spelled? Alright, so I had to rewire. Just give me a second. I had to rewire. Mahogany says stop saying that. Okay, I'll stop saying it. She wants me to know that I have belief in myself. Babe, I know. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. But Spirit does want us to be delusional. That's all. That's all. Alright. Spells and incantations are spoken, written, danced, or created in secret rituals that remain hidden until the spell comes true. The magical potential of any spell requires energy, need, and focused concentration. Herbs, crystals, spices, and sacred symbols are often used, as well as energies of particular deities associated with the content of each spell that is woven. Spells indicate that enchantment is in the air, that a magical time is coming into your life, especially if you have been calling for something. Spell also advises you to look at self-delusion. Wait, because I'm telling us to be delusional. It says you may well find that you wake up from a dream or illusion when this card appears in a reading. See life as it presents itself, and remember too that when you follow the ways of the wise, you will always be shown the truth. Expect it to be revealed. What is this? She was a fairy. Yeah. What is this fairy enchanting right now? What are we being called to sprinkle this fairy dust upon? What are we become so in tune with delusion because we know what's going to happen anyway. Come on now. You already know. Nikki, you already know. What are we sprinkling this fairy dust on? What requires, what deserves, what is asking for more enchantment within our lives? Where is the spell work being called towards? King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. To take action towards abundance. Some of you guys play it very, very safe when it comes to your means of finances. Some of you guys are being called to sprinkle a little more fairy dust around your career endeavors, around your bank account. I feel like some of you guys are just very comfortable, but the King of Wands is, it wants more, but you guys have convinced yourselves in some way that what you have is just, you're content and it's enough. And that's true for a lot of you guys, but then there's something within you that wants more. out of yourself or wants more out of life in general. And I feel like Spirit is saying to sprinkle a little bit of that She Was a Fairy dust around your career endeavors. With the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like the more intention that goes in that direction, the more abundance that manifests from that area of life in general, guys. So the spells have been around protection work, and you doing it in the home, and you doing it over your kids, and you doing it over yourself, and you doing it over everything but the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm not really a jar girly, but money jars, green candles. I like to, there's a law of agriculture in Haitian voodoo. He baptized my grandfather, Cousin. I keep a little jakut. Cousin, he wears this little jakut and it hangs on his side. I keep a little jakut at my ancestor altar and I hang it on his staff. And every year since 2008, 2019, I started off with a little pepper seed from a green pepper. And every year I add a seed that's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is symbolizing the growth of my business endeavors every year. So what I don't like is to limit the universe when it comes to how it wants to show up for me. I could ask for 100K, or I could just ask for growth, exponential growth, abundant growth. So that's how I symbolize each year never staying stagnant and continuing to grow and to evolve. So when you guys think about this regarding your career and your finances, it can be something as simple as growth. It doesn't have to be, oh, I have to have a certain amount of money in the bank, because when you understand money is currency, it's frequency. It doesn't have to be, oh, I have to have this certain title or this position or this job. It could just be growth. Just growth. Growth goes a long way. Ancestor speaks to our heart, speaks to our soul. What other messages do you have for the collective? Full moon is Scorpio. What do we need to hear? She was a fairy. What other messages do you have for us? Looking at the time, I'm doing pretty good. Do I want to use this deck? Yeah, because I think I want to close with the Starseed Oracle today. I love you, Cindy. Thank you so much for the $10. I humbly appreciate it with you. My native DMV girly. My A1 Day One. I love y'all. And I really love it here with you guys. I really do. The Angel of Abundance. She was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy. Trying to tell y'all, it don't have to be a number, okay? When you are abundant, when you manifest and when you create an abundant life, you're going to be abundant in love. You will never run out. Your cup will never be dry. You're going to be abundant in friendship. You will always have people that have your back. Always have people you can go to that will listen to you. You will be abundant in everything, finances included. But a lot of people go into manifestation looking at finances and separating it from the spirit of abundance, not realizing that they're interlinked. You can't make money without first focusing on how you can be abundant in general, right? So it says a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. It does not say a steady flow of income. It says a steady flow of abundance. You will always have more than enough of what it is that you need. The Angel of Abundance. Let's get her out the book. The Angel of Abundance has shown up in your readings today to bestow a special blessing upon you. Accept this blessing of light and allow it to flow through your heart and mind. Allow it to both illuminate and inspire you. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life because of your willingness in recent months to give and receive in equal measure. True abundance manifests when we love and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us. Keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. Accept all the abundance the universe is offering you in the clear knowledge that you deserve it. So because we know abundance is not linked to money, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. In what area? Where are we, or where should we be expecting a steady flow of abundance, ancestors? Speak to our hearts. Speak to our soul. Where should we be expecting a steady flow of abundance? That video from last week, Nisi, I feel like I was like kind of sort of like shadow banned over like not posting on YouTube in a long time. So guys, if you used to have your notifications cut on for my channel, I will go double check to see if you guys are getting notified still. Cause yeah, I did notice a little less engagement. I've never been a followers girly. I don't aspire to be like a huge like influencer. I've always been an engagement girly. I want the content that I post to have engagement. I want it to be impactful. I want it to be uplifting. I want it to be worthy of you guys watching a whole fucking hour of me spitting, and you get something from that. You walk away from this with something. So my little 8,000 has poured into me in ways that I've seen people's 300, 400K not be able to pour into them. So I'm here to tell you guys, perception is not always reality when it comes to social media, because numbers do lie on social media for various different reasons. People buy followers. Some people's followers are not there for genuine support, right? So I was grateful enough without all of the numbers to manifest genuine supportive. I don't call them followers, but family supporters. People that are reflections of myself. So it is truly quality over quantity when you are starting something like this, y'all. You got to prioritize all the people that's there and rooting for you, versus the ones that's in the comments talking shit, or the trolls, or whatever the case may be, you know? Did he create a new word? Bumbaclosity. 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 Who created that? Chiron? The bumbaclosity. Y'all crack me up. Not us creating new words, Chiron. Go ahead. Alright, steady flow of abundance is about to manifest where, ancestors? Speak to our hearts, speak to our souls. What's up, Mia? The Four of Cups. With the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Guys, what the Four of Cups tells me is a lot of you guys know how to ask. A lot of you guys don't know how to receive. Y'all be telling the universe, y'all be telling God, y'all be telling our ancestors, this is what I need, this is what I want. And the moment that it arrives, it's almost like, that package ain't for me. Who sent that? I don't need it. I could do it by myself. Y'all get further and further and further away from the help. I think the only thing that's been stopping the steady flow of abundance for a lot of people is the inability to receive what's coming in. Y'all know how to ask, but do y'all really know how to receive? I feel like this has been a huge feminine energy blockage amongst the collective of divine feminines. We know how to ask. We also know how to give. But a lot of us don't know how to receive. People be like, huh, here you go. You be like, yeah, take it. Why? I'm good. You get further and further and further away from receiving what is meant for you, receiving what the universe has in store for you, receiving who the universe sends to deliver these things to your door and put it in your hand. Some of y'all have been taught through having to figure it out by yourself throughout your life that you are the only person that you can depend on, or you are the only reliable person that you can depend on. Some of you guys have learned to rely on yourself for the mere fact that you don't want to get let down by expecting other people to show up for you. So when the universe sends people to show up for you, I feel like you deny a lot of the help. You deny a lot of the offers out of fear. We need to learn how to receive, okay? Where we at? I found myself, I'm trying to keep us capped at an hour, guys. So I'm going to close this out. I said I was closing this out with the Starseed Oracle. So let's get our closing message out of the Starseed Oracle. I feel like the reading is full. It's super full. We got the downloads in there, and we got a few cards. So if ever I don't give us the full 5 to 6 card spread, we gonna make up for it with the downloads, most definitely. And you already know Spanx is gonna be waiting for me at the door. Like, where you be going in the afternoons and not taking me with you? I'm gonna sneak him in here one day. Because I just got to show him, like, what mommy is doing, you know? I'm going to sneak him in here one day. After hours. Probably sneak him in here. Because he's so quiet. Now, Zari, on the other hand, that chihuahua, it ain't nothing quiet about her ass. Zari just thinks everything is an op. Zari feels like everything on site. Birds on site. Squirrels on site. Humans on site. She's 3.8 pounds. A big old Siberian husky. She thinks it's on site. She thinks she a pit bull. I can't take her nowhere. Not even to a dog park, for real. I can't. I don't know how to socialize this little girl. I don't know how to get her trained. I don't know what to do. And Spanx is the complete opposite. A robber would come into my house. Spanx would be like, friend, let me show you where the gold is. Let me show you what it... Spanx loves everything and everybody moving. Spanx sees rabbits outside. He's like, friend, let's play. I got to stop him from going to them chase the rabbits because he think they friends. Like, I got like heaven and hell when it comes to my dogs in the house. It's crazy. It's like night and day. I love them though. My first babies. Some of y'all don't even realize we was asking God. We was like, God, I want a loyal man. I want a faithful man. I want a man that adores the ground that I walk on. I want a man that can't get enough of me, and I want a man that don't want to leave my side and enjoys my company. And y'all manifested a dog. I know I manifested Spanx. I didn't realize at the time I was asking God for all the attributes that I wanted in my man, and he sent me Spanx. And now can't no nigga compare to how Spanx show up and love me. Some of y'all got to be very specific about what you manifest, because look at your dog. Is that not what you've been asking for? It might not have shown up how you asked for it. No, Enchanted, I don't have huskies, but I do love huskies. They are cute. They are adorable. I have a 13-year-old Bichon Yorkie male mixed. His name is Spanx. And I have a 10-year-old Chihuahua Yorkie female. She's 3.8 pounds, and Spanx is about 8 pounds. So I got two little things. Two little babies. Alright, guys. I don't know how that happens. We got 78 people, but we got 86 thumbs up. Do people come in, like the video, and go back to the beginning? Do people come in, like the video, and click off? And just be like, oh, I'll come back later. Alright, y'all. Closing message, ancestors. Speak to our hearts, speak to our souls. I keep talking because ain't no cards coming out. Let me start rapping. Thank you. We got Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Starseed. This is not your home, but it is your shelter for now. And we have to learn how to make it our temporary home. A lot of us realize that we live in this world, but we are not a product of this world. Our star families, our star planet are light years away from this place. And that's why a lot of you guys do experience loneliness as a result of an elevated consciousness, because when you elevate your consciousness, you begin to connect to your star family. And depending upon how far away your star family is, it'll make you feel far away from this planet too, internally. Depending upon what you end up tapping into mentally, it'll push you away from being grounded on this earth. So a lot of y'all have to realize you are in this earth, but you are not of this earth. But regardless, it leads me back to the last reading. All that ascension going to come to a halt when you realize you came here to incarnate. Everybody's trying to leave earth like you ain't signed up to be here. Everybody's trying to get up out of here, but the whole point is to have us here in numbers, in masses, to make a difference. So if the masses is looking to a heaven, if the masses is looking to another dimension, if the masses is constantly seeking an escape route, we ain't never going to fulfill the mission here on earth. The whole reason why we're all incarnate at the same time, in masses. So that's why it says earthed. A lot of us have been earthed. We've been sit here. There's a song by that group called Oshun. It's a spiritual group of two young ladies. They're called Oshun. I love their music. One of their songs says, I was born to tell a message from the sun. Actually, I'm about to play it. Hold on. Let me play the song because I don't even remember. But I know I posted it on my page. So it'll be quick. I can get to it quick. But listen to this, though. I feel like this little quote from the song is going to describe this card a little bit. Oh, no, not that one. This one.
I was born to tell a message from the sun. The young me flew through the galaxy looking for a star to be my mother. She sang to me and called me close. She said she would give me some of her light and to call it my soul. She said she'd send me to be raised by her sister, Mother Earth. And in return, I was born to tell a message from the sun.
I was born to tell a message from the sun. The young me flew through the galaxy looking for a star to call my mother. She sang to me and called me close. She said she would give me some of her light and call it my soul. She said she sent me to be raised by her sister, Mother Earth, and in return, I was born to tell a message from the sun. Something about that, guys. Make Earth your home for now. Stop trying to leave up out of here. Stop trying to find comfort outside of this planetary body, even if this ain't your original home. Okay? I want to get this out the book for us, and then we'll close this out. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embodied their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or on their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you are being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Y'all, that did that just sum up the whole beginning portion of the downloads. That was like perfect. I love it. That was so perfect. I gotta stand up. These chairs is not for sitting long periods of time. I ain't gonna hold you. These little cute little acrylic chairs, like they cute for the reception area, but I think I'm gonna need me to get like a little comfortable something in here. I like that Chiron's tea. All right, y'all. Yeah, it was a full circle moment for real, guys. The beginning downloads and then the closing message. But I'm out. I'm gonna go walk the doggos. Happy full moon in Scorpio. If you're doing any rituals, enjoy them. And if you're not, enjoy that full moon rest tonight and possible dream state that you encounter. If you are looking to book a personal reading, all that information is on the website. General reading and oracle readings is all the way at the bottom, so you got to scroll past Bodywork now, okay, to get to it, but it's still there under the services. If you are looking to book any type of bodywork, all that information is also on the website. If you guys are looking to purchase your Ayubobo oils, all of that is also on the website. And yes, guys, I now have a review portion at the bottom of the website. I would love if I have connected with you in any way, whether it be through a reading, through a product that has helped you, that you purchased from me. Please leave your review at the bottom of the website. I would greatly appreciate it. I've never had that available before, so even if I've done something for you years ago, feel free to let me know what your experience was like, and let the rest of the soul family who has yet to work with me know what to expect from Jazz. Until next time, guys, happy full moon in Scorpio. I love you guys. Love, peace, light, and darkness.